Hey everybody, I'm Leena. This practice is going to be a gentle, short wind down practice. So you'll need a couple blankets and a chair. And you could tack this practice onto a more active practice to relax at the end of it, or just use it on its own at any transition point, on your lunch break, or at the end of your day to wind down and give yourself a break. So we're going to start seated on a couple folded blankets so that you have a little bit of height and support underneath your bum. You can have your legs crossed, or you could have them out wide in a V position, whatever's comfortable for your knees. And let's just take a moment to feel our breath. So you could set your hands where you can feel your ribs moving. And just take a couple breaths without really changing your breath. Just notice how it feels underneath your hands. Which hand is moving more? And over the course of the next couple breaths, see if you can drop the volume of your breath down lower, breathing more into your bottom hand and a little less into your chest. When we breathe lower into the bottom of the ribs using the diaphragm, this can help to promote relaxation. So I'll invite you to try to breathe low throughout the practice. Just gently, soft breath, but low into your body. From here, go ahead and reach your fingertips out to the sides and take your head around in a couple of circles. Go the other way. Just easing your neck, relax your jaw. And then start to turn your head to the right and begin to spin your shoulders, your chest to the right too. You might even bring your left hand to rest on your right thigh and your right hand back behind you a little bit. As you hold this rotation through your torso, notice your breath again and see if you can broaden your breath into the bottom of your ribs. Come on back through center with your fingers out at your sides. Again, take your head in a slow circle in each direction. Begin to turn your head to the left, maybe letting your right hand come across this time, left hand behind you a little. Try to breathe gently and slowly through your nose to invite your whole system to calm down. One more gentle breath where you are. And then come on back through center. From here, let your chin tuck towards your chest and just gently round forward. Bring your hands in front of you and walk them forward a little bit. You might rock a little side to side, releasing through your back body here. Slowly walk your hands up. And from here, we're going to use the chair to support underneath an arm as we do a breathing exercise. So I'm going to bring my chair so that I can use it underneath my right elbow. So I'm right-handed, so I like to use my right elbow on the chair. And we're going to just bring the tip of the first finger and the tip of the thumb one at a time to either nostril. And this is called alternate nostril breathing. And it's a yogic technique to help us focus on our breathing and to help to bring a little bit more mental and physical grounding and equilibrium. And so with this, you want to have the pressure of your fingers very gentle. You're not actually sealing off your nose. It's just a very light touch where you're reducing the airflow some. And you want your breath to be gentle. Try to breathe into the bottom of your ribs. So let's begin with the thumb on one nostril. Through the other side, take a gentle breath in. After your inhale, you're going to close that nostril partly and exhale through the thumb side. Inhale through your thumb side. A gentle pressure, and then exhaling through the finger side now. Continue at the pace of your own breath slowly, switching after each inhale. I'll invite you to continue with this for about 1.5 minutes. And at any time, you can stop sooner if it's not feeling good for you. Take 2 more breaths if you like. Just breathing small, gentle breaths. You can go ahead and let that go and just sit for a moment. Notice how you feel. Whatever you're feeling, can you make space for it? From here, we're going to come into a relaxation pose using the chair. And for this, you'll just want the chair at one side of your mat, and you may want to have those blankets nearby. They could be comfortable underneath the back of your hips, especially depending on how tall you are and how the height of your chair is. So just have them handy. And then you might scoot a little closer to your chair so that you can swing your calves up onto the seat of the chair. And then lie back. And here, since I'm a bit short and this chair is a bit high for me, I'm going to lift my hips up and slide those blankets where they're supporting underneath the back of my hips, a little bit under my low back. And then before we settle into stillness here, we'll just let one knee come in and give it a little hug with your hands. Let it rock side to side. And then you can switch over to the other leg, rocking it, releasing through your hip. And then let both of your legs settle onto the chair. Just check in if that feels totally comfortable for you. You could always adjust and feel free to just lie on your back or your side if you aren't feeling comfortable with the chair. You might let your arms relax out to your sides. I like to turn my palms up to allow my shoulders to roll back into the ground a little more. You can play with what's comfortable for your hands. They could come to your abdomen. You might rock your head a little bit, letting your neck release, your head get heavy. This is a version of Shavasana, our final relaxation pose. This is a pose to integrate your mind and body and to let yourself rest and reset. So see if you can stay gently present with your body. Maybe feeling your breath, or maybe feeling something more on the surface of your body, like the places where you're in contact with the floor, or the feeling of your clothing on your skin. And I'll let you settle into a few minutes of quiet rest. And I'll just bring you back with the sound of my voice in a little while. If your attention has wandered off, just gently invite yourself back to your breath and your body. Feel free to stay where you are as long as you like. Or if you feel ready to move, just start with small wiggles in your fingers and toes, ankles and wrists. And then you might gently roll to your side, pausing there, and come up to sitting when you're ready. Thank you for joining me. Wishing you peace.